Hi, my name is Edwina Findley. I am an actress. I currently reside in Los Angeles and came here from New York City, where I went to NYU. I studied acting there, and I have been on shows like The Wire on HBO, and of course, The Law and Orders, and soap operas, and all kinds of plays, Shakespeare, and now I do a show called Treme on HBO set in New Orleans. And I have to tell you that I was very moved when I watched the trailer for Life's Essentials with Ruby Dee. I remember being in college and actually having the privilege of meeting Ossie Davis. This was during a time when I was performing at Juilliard, and he was there giving a talk. And I got a copy of the book, of their book, with Ossie and Ruby in this life together. And he signed it for me. To Edwina, with best wishes, Ossie Davis, 2/17/02. And I have to tell you, I was so inspired. I was so inspired, just being a young actress and being in the middle of New York City, and training in acting, training in theater, and dreaming about having a career in the performing arts and not just being a hobby, like that being what you do. And his talk also moved me because he talked a lot about Liberia and the work that he had done in Liberia, and my family is from Liberia. So I just instantly felt this connection to him while he was speaking, and then to learn so much about Ossie and Ruby and their legacy, both in the arts as well as philanthropically, has been so, inspiring is such a cliche word, and yet that's how I feel when I think of them, when I think of the integrity that they possessed, the character, even being in New York again, my freshman year, sophomore year. I remember going to see Ruby Dee on stage, in New York City, and it was just so exciting because here are these legends, that I had a chance to meet and to see perform, and that let me know that anything is possible. Sometimes we need a model, sometimes we need a guide, sometimes we need a forerunner, people who can go before and pave the way. And I've certainly been very grateful for that in my own life, and I try to be that for others. And now to see that there's this very special documentary, Life's Essentials with Ruby Dee, in which she actually discusses parts of her life, and we get a chance to go on a visual journey with them, through their story, through their trials and their triumphs. I think that that's so important, not just for actors and actresses, but also for African Americans and anyone who recognizes that their purpose in life is much bigger than themselves. I'm personally planning a wedding right now, and I am engaged and planning to get married this year. And I would like nothing more than to know, okay, Ruby, how did you do this with your career, with children, and with a husband? How did you make it all work in addition to all of your philanthropic endeavors, your humanitarian endeavors? How did you balance everything? How did you make it work? How were you able to flourish on all these fronts and become a woman that we can look up to and that we admire, and that I personally would love to be like? It's really the integrity and the character that they possessed and that Ruby Dee possesses that makes me so excited about this project, and the fact that her grandson is directing the project. I just want to say kudos to you, and everybody, if it's $5, $10, $1,000, $100,000, whatever it is, just think about that. Think about the fact that if there weren't any trailblazers, none of us would be able to do what we're doing. So let's honor the legacy of our forerunners and give to this project. Life's Essentials with Ruby D.